Hi everyone, I'm back here at the Rhapsody Art Barn. This is Tracy Newcomb, and I'm still working on my little nightstand that I'm using all sorts of fun new stuff on. So I was gonna set it up here and show you. So I've blended the second coat on the front, and I've actually started a design on the drawers. They're not dry yet, so I'm just gonna, and I picked one of the colors I'm gonna work with and kind of made a custom color out of some Dixie Belle paint. So you will not find this color, but it is rusty nail and a little peony and a little bit of cotton and just a drop of, I think I used Daisy. So basically I just kind of wanted to get close to the colors I'm going to put on the stencil. That's what we're going to do tonight, is put some stuff on a stencil. So, now I'm wondering if I went live in the wrong group. I can share it to my page, Rhapsody, but this might be my personal page. So, hi guys, if it is. This is a very fun new product from the Would You Bend lady. It's called Posh Metallic Paste. So I'm going to be using it on a stencil. It's thicker than paint. It's got body to it. And I'm opening it up because they're brand new. Not fun. So it's like a muddy paste. And it will dry hard. So I can put it on the side of this piece of furniture. I'll spin you around. I finished doing the second coat on here also. Hey Katrina, thanks for popping on. So I'm gonna do my stenciling tonight. Oh, if I can get you in the frame. I have to move this over a little. There we go. There we go. So I've got this brand new Posh Metallic Paste, and I picked out some fun colors to try on this piece, and let's hope it works because I don't know, I haven't used it yet, but I've seen lots of videos with their using them. So I've got the red alizarin, I don't know. It's red. It's the only red. Then I got a rose gold. I thought that would be pretty on the petals of the flowers. And then I'm going to try a couple different greens for the leaves. It's warm here for once. Yay! So, oh, good. You caught me live. That's perfect, Katrina. So, get you down a little bit. So we're going to try this together. It's warm here, and I know these things dry super fast. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of swoop through the video as I'm working. So I'm setting you up now just to show you. I've blended with Dixie Belle paint the side of this nightstand. I've used our darkest gray, which is the Gravel Road. Then I kind of put a frame to the next color of the Hurricane Gray. And then the middle is, I hadn't used it before with this combination. It's a French linen. It's almost kind of a different blue in it. It's really pretty. So, oh, 106 today? Okay, so hot here is not 106. I think we got into the 80s today, but it's warm in my shop, and so this stuff will dry super fast. So I just want to make sure, because I'm brand new to it, that we get it on quickly or somewhat quickly. So in order to do that, I got a few different trowels that I'm going to use because I have some detailed. These stencils are amazing. These are Jami Ray Vintage JRV stencils. They're on my website. This is half of one of them. The other half is here that I may or may not use on the other side, or I may just do the same. I haven't decided. They are different. They have the similar flowers on the outside, but not on the inside. I don't know if you can even see it. So those are a 2-pack of stencils that are in there. Hey, Colleen. So I am here going to get this stuff put on as quickly as I can, as evenly as I can, And I think what I'm going to do is start with the lightest color, which is the metallic rose gold. And I'm going to start in the center and maybe start in the center of a few of these different flowers. There's so many flowers here. And then work my way out to the red on the flowers, the red on the edges, and there's the red. And then on these leaves, as much as I can do, I'm not going to worry too much about, yeah, well, you can come visit me, Katrina, because I think, you know, it's probably a lot cooler here, even in the heat dead of summer than it is there. So I'm going to put these in order, but I don't want to take too long, like I said, because I don't want them to dry and not come off the stencil. These are water-based, so I can. Everything I sell is real safe to use. Most of it is water-based and no VOCs. So I'm going to stick this on and then get it off the stencil as fast as I can. So I'll scooch in a little bit so you can see, and you won't see me, but maybe you'll see a clear, yeah, you can see a clearer view. And I'm going to open up. Oh my goodness, look at how thick that is. That just like glooped right over. And I'm going to stick it onto something because I don't really want to use my same container. And I thought I had everything because I keep jumping up every time I do these videos, but I got to jump up again. Sorry, guys. And I'm going to grab a paper plate. Here we go. I'm going to grab a paper plate and I'm going to just, I'm using the trowel anyway. I'm probably going to need more than that, but I'm going to start with that and see where it goes. So here we go. It's nice and smooth. Oops, it does lift up, so I'm going to have to hold it. So let me stamp down my, there we go. And I want to fill all the crevices. I don't have to be perfect, but I do want to fill all the stencil crevices because I don't want any missing pieces. It doesn't have to be completely smooth, perfect though, because it'll be textured. This stuff is thick. It's like working with cake batter frosting something. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Kind of frosting. And I'm just gonna do the middle and beyond a little bit. I want it to be smooth in the center. So I'm using this trowel, kind of picking it up to the side. We'll see how it turns out. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to another one. Oh, fun. Hi, Helen. Okay. So we'll see how it turns out. You know, the good thing about this stuff is it's just paint. So worst case scenario, I have to redo, right? All the middles of the flowers have these little like heart looking things, so I'm trying to fill those in. So this metallic paste flew all the way from England. That's where the company is, where I get the Would You Bend and these now new pastes that they have. They also have pigments, which you can mix with any top coat and it becomes like liquid metal. It's so pretty. Scrape some of that back and maybe try to put some on another one. There we go. These stencils are nice and thick. Everything's on my website, of course, rhapsodyartbarn.com. But these stencils are nice and thick, so I'm hoping that it'll give that real good textured look. And I'm gonna need a little more because I do want to put, maybe I'll do some on the top of these. As long as you're covering your stencil area, you can do whatever colors you like. And once you get the paste started, then the stencil will stick. You don't have to hold it as much. So I'll do a little, see how I just fill in those crevices so that there's just enough, and it will blend to the next color. So I've got one more flower here in the middle. Got that middle on. And then in questions, do you have to let it dry before you add another color? No, you don't. I'm gonna kind of blend, yes, to get the gradient effect. I mean, you can, but the way that I'm doing it is not perfect anyway. So I am going to definitely have to blend the colors because they're not in a defined line. I'm not putting them just in one space. I'm kind of adding them to other spaces as I go. So, and I want to use every bit of the paste I have out because I definitely like to conserve. And I think I'm just going to do a little bit on this one up in the corner here. Actually, I have to add more because it didn't fill my, like I said, you have to fill the space. You have to get it where the stencil finishes and ends. You don't have to do it on all of them the same color, but you want to make sure it fills in. So I guess I better match that one. So I better go down even farther. This is where you can get creative and artistic, you know, use what other colors you like. I almost picked the bright canary yellow we have. It's so fun, but it is definitely a style risk. If I'm putting it out in the store, I want to make sure that, you know, it's used in a way where people are going to want to buy it. Okay, so I did a lot on that one. We'll see. We'll see. Try to get that. Oops. Okay, so I just learned something. Don't go back over it. Don't go back over it once you're done, because instead of smoothing it out, it picked it up. So once it starts to dry, it looks like it's going to pick it up. So I need to skedoodle and get this done. Okay, I'm going to try a red. Maybe it'll let me flatten this one down. Now I'm all scared to try. But I'm gonna do it anyway because what I learn, you guys learn. I just learned the hard way. Okay, so I'm gonna take the pink off, but I'm gonna use the same trowel. And this one's so pretty. It's kind of got a metallic gold color in it. And I'm just gonna do the same thing where I'm smoothing it over and I'm adding it to the existing. And I'm even going down into my green, so I guess it's not going to be distinctive. The green will kind of go into the red, will kind of go into the pink. But I can see how it's kind of leaving a little gray, so we're going to have to be super careful about getting it into all those edges. Okay, let's try this one. I think I'm going to try a different trowel. No, I'm going to try one that bends a little bit more and just see if I can get it into those crevices more easily. Oh, that's good. It is a little more hard to control because it's so long, but it is getting into the crevices. The fun part will be the reveal. Let's hope it works. Okay, so this is more flexible, but it's harder to maneuver. I think I'm going back to my other one. it's Friday night. Anybody have plans? Does the paste shrink a lot when it dries? No, it shouldn't shrink. No, it's designed for stenciling, so it should be good. In fact, it should be little or no shrinkage. Okay. Let's try covering all the gray underneath. I guess it's gray. It's kind of a, this one's kind of a blue tint, the French linen. Okay, so kind of smush that up onto there. Oops, I'm pulling the paste back off. So you're gonna have to make it kind of thick in the places you've already done. And again, light-handed there where you've already done. It's gonna be quite a project here. It's like spackling. Did anybody answer me what you guys are doing tonight besides watching me? It'd be interesting to try on a canvas. Yeah. You can use it on anything, actually. It's designed to go on any medium. It says metal, wood, glass, you know. And there's also in the collection one of these, or a design of these. There's 3 colors that has glass beads in it. Okay, so this one's kind of puffing up. Use a different. There we go. Kind of chunking up. I'm not sure if it's drying too fast. Oh, please get on there. We'll see. My paint is drying super fast, you guys, or this stuff. It's not paint. The medium. It's probably really too hot inside my shop. Okay, so say I only have a few more flowers left. But I can see this stuff is already starting to, it's almost like getting marshmallowy. It's chunking up. Put the lid back on. But I'm really not using that much product. I mean, see how it lifted back up there? I was just going to do a white, but I thought it should be fun to try these. I might regret it, but we'll see. More questions for me? Yeah, the one with the glass beads is cool. And I actually have a different medium with just glass beads. And when it dries, it just dries like diamondy. It doesn't dry like, there's no color. And it's subtle, but it's really pretty. And sometimes you just want that little subtle detail. On the drawers, I'm gonna do a stencil here too. I'm not sure what yet, but I'll do a little subtle, maybe something in there. Okay, I just got a little bit more of the red, and then I'm gonna move on to some green. Make sure all my holes are filled. And everywhere I want to be red is red. Okay, quickly. Baby wipes are my friend. Baby wipes. Let's go to the green. Oh, this stuff is getting really stuck on. Super adhering. The only problem I'm worried about is it adhering to the stencil because I did such a detailed stencil. So we'll see. I've got two kinds of greens, and I think I'm going to put a little bit of each. I got a light one and a dark one, which you'll see as soon as I start putting it on there. This stuff is thick stuff. Okay, so let's start with the dark. Kind of putting it in different places and smoothing it out. That's really pretty color. I got some light. Oh, I can mix it, doesn't really matter. It'll just look variegated, which who does not like variegated green leaves, you know? Super pretty. The light one is green bronze, so it does have a little bit of a goldy bronze look to it. Probably won't use as much of that as the dark. I want to accent it. Oh, that's a flower. I missed a flower. Oops. I didn't want to go back over that. Okay. Let's try the dark green again. And I think a couple of these are flowers that I didn't catch. As long as I fill every hole and it doesn't stick and not come up, I'm good. I'll just do the buds green. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Happy little accidents. The rose petals. I don't have enough dark green. I need more dark green. Okay. The back of my spatula. Sorry, I'm getting concentrated because I'm getting in a panic. I'm worried it's going to be sticking to my stencil and not sticking to my project. Okay, one last little leaf here. Okay, and one up here. Scraping the ends. Get it in there. Okay. Thick and chunky. It started out being more creamy and it's turning a little chunkier. I have a little rose petal to do right there with my red. Make sure I got all of my flowers done, my leaves done. Can you see any I'm missing? Best kind of accidents. You're right. Okay, that one is a, yeah, that one's a hole right there. Okay. Holes. It's like I'm covering the whole stencil because I'm scared to miss something here. That's okay. Okay, looking good. So now I'm gonna go back in and pull it off. Okay, I'm scared. What about you guys? Give me some strength here. Oops, I think I just did some green. Okay. Shall we do this thing? I'm gonna pull a little bit and just see if it's, oh no, it's sticking to my stencil. Shoot. Yeah, I was worried about that. I wonder if I wet it. What do you think? I think I took too long. I think I can't get my hand under there. Oh no. Okay, well that is not working. That is not working at all. Yeah, that's not working. Okay, well, so what I'm gonna do is, it's all in my stencil, can you see it, guys? So what I'm gonna do is go back and, oops, sorry guys. So this is why I do this before I sell it to you guys. So I think I'm gonna go back and take this stuff off, put a stencil down and use similar colors and do paint. Or I may do a raised white stencil and paint it with this stuff. So you guys can see the stuff that's stuck is really cool and puffy. Yeah, I don't know if it will thin with water and stick. It's dry. That's the problem, is it's dried on there. That's okay. So this is why I play around. You guys get to see what I see. So what I'm gonna do is go back in, and I might even leave the raised part. I don't know. Maybe I'll leave the stuff that's stuck down because some of the leaves look really cool, and just fill in the rest. So, hey Easton, hey Ashley, good to see you guys on here. So I think I'm gonna play around with it a little bit. The fun thing is you'll get to see it all done. It'll be like magic. I'll be like, this is a faux pas, and then it'll look awesome. So thanks you guys for tuning in. That's the stencil. It's not how it's supposed to turn out, but that's okay. That's okay. I will go back and fix it, and it will be fun. The stencil actually looks really cool because those are the colors I was going to use, and I will fix it somehow. And actually, that's the good news about me being the one to do this, is I know the person who created this. So I'm going to talk to them and find out what I needed to do differently, so I can make it even cooler. Thanks, Easton. I will. It will look amazing when it's done, and you guys will get to share it. And when I find out what I'm going to do, I'll let you guys know and maybe watch with me. So, oh, love to you guys too. And have a wonderful Friday night. I'm just going to go home and spend it quietly with my loved ones. Hopefully you guys will have a wonderful evening too. Take care, guys.